Hello there everybody, and welcome to the entertainment headquarters. And right now it's trailer reaction time, and the trailer I'm about to look at is for a film that I think has divided a lot of fans of this particular property, and it is of course the remake to The Crow. Now The Crow is based on a 1989 comic book, a limited series comic book, but it was such a fascinating comic book, such a fascinating read. It pulled in a lot of people, and it has a very strong fan base. And way back when, I believe it's at 1994, I could be mistaken, but way back when in let's have a look. Yes, 1994, the film, adaptation of that comic book came to light and has become a classic. It's become a much loved classic, and it also starred Brandon Lee, the son of Bruce Lee. And unfortunately, during the production of that movie, Brandon Lee was subject to a terrible on-set accident, which in the end cost him his life. May he rest in peace. But his legacy lives on, and The Crow is definitely a part of his legacy. And since the making of The Crow, because it was such a fascinating film, the whole concept of The Crow is a fascinating concept. It's captured an audience, and they've been craving for more. And since the original Crow that came out in 1994, there's been 3 sequels. I think I've only seen the first 2 sequels. The sequels were, in this order, The Crow Stairway to Heaven, The Crow Salvation, and the 3rd sequel was The Crow Wicked Prayer. And I believe there was a television show that also was produced, but I've never seen the show either. But I remember seeing The Crow Stairway to Heaven and thought it was a decent sequel. Obviously it did feel strange not having Brandon Lee in it, but his legacy has lived on, and he made this character popular. And other people have tried to walk in his shoes, some successful, some not as successful. But here we go. We're heading into The Crow 2024. And let's have a look at the remake. So the current remake is directed by Rupert Sanders. It's obviously based on The Crow by James O'Barr. It stars Bill Skarsgård, F.K. Twigs, Danny Hudson. So that is the basic cast and the director. There's been a lot of controversy around the casting of Bill Skarsgård as well, but I personally have enjoyed a lot of his work. Obviously, standout performance is Pennywise in the It remakes. I loved his performance as the sleazy bad guy in John Wick 4, and he's tried to become quite a versatile actor. And I'm looking forward to another film he's in this year called Boy Kills World. That looks like a hell of a lot of fun. It looks like an action-packed thrill ride, but you never know. But enough of talking, let's get on with it, and let's check out the reboot of The Crow, and let's see if it's as controversial as people are saying it is. Let's take a look. Boom.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person.
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie!
Please don't do this!
When someone dies,
A crow carries their soul to the land of the dead.
and sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right.
You were given the power of a god.
But you're running out of time to save her.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
And killed you.
Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
I know that The Crow has an iconic look with the medium length hair, the long leather coat and the face paint and all that. And I think a lot of people took the image that was released of The Crow and Bill Skarsgård as this particular character, and there was a mass backlash. But I've just glancing at this trailer, if you take away his actual look and just focus on the story and the plot and the overall what's on screen there, I think this looks quite promising. That's my first reaction to this. I'm going to put how he looks to the side because that's just one part of this particular character, The Crow. I'm looking at this from the standpoint of the story, the character and the overall elements that they're putting into this film. And so far, this looks quite promising. It looks dark, it looks gothic, it looks authentic, it looks, like a true, bona fide, faithful in many ways remake or if not retelling of the original Crow film, and obviously bits and pieces of the story from the comic book. But Bill Skarsgård, like I say, there's a lot of people that are either like him, don't like him. There's a lot of backlash on this, but I think this looks quite promising and looks really quite good. That's just off the first glance of the first trailer. The action looks good in this. The cast looks great in this. And it'll just be a matter of time until we get the butts and the seats and watch this to find out our final opinion on it. But, I think Brandon Lee, he is the definitive Crow for a lot of people, and he always will be. But, of course, now and then you have to take a gamble and try it again with somebody new, and sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't, and I think this looks quite promising. Like I say, the other 3 sequels that already came out, the second one was the only other one I think I thoroughly enjoyed. I did remember little bits of the third one. I've never seen the 4th sequel. I had no interest in the fourth sequel. I just kind of give up on the franchise, if I'm honest, in certain ways. But with this, I'm seeing a little bit of glimmer of hope, and it looks, like I say, promising to me. And I'm taking away how Bill Skarsgård looks as the Crow character, and I'm looking at it from story point value and, you know, creative value, and the acting looks fantastic in this, the cinematography looks great in this, and most importantly, I'm really enjoying the music score that they played within the you know, this trailer. So for me, I'm excited slightly. It looks promising, like I say, and I'm willing to give it a go. And I think, you know, that's all we can do. But for me, that's my opinion of the Crow trailer. What's your opinion of the Crow trailer? Of course, you must all who watched the original Crow hopefully enjoyed it, and we've got fond memories of Brandon Lee within that film. But what's your opinion of the brand new reboot? Does it look promising like what I'm saying? Are you not interested in at all? Are you, you know, 50-50, or do you generally just despise it? I'd like to know in the comments below. But please like, share and subscribe to the Entertainment Headquarters. Please continue to watch the Entertainment Headquarters and all the content that it provides. And like I always say, keep loving your movies, keep loving your entertainment, and I'll catch you all at the next one.
We'll be right back.